Hi everybody. It's been a while, I know. I had a lot of stress, a lot of things to do. But I do have a couple of days off now, so there will be more videos. Starting with this one, but before I start, I'm in a very good mood because my wife has a new job, and congratulations. It seems to be a really nice job, and I'm really happy for her. Okay, let's get started. Today I'm going to show a fountain pen case. I wanted a better one than the ones I have. I usually use those Chinese fountain pen cases. This is made for 12 pens. This one is made for 48 pens. I have several of both, and I wanted to have something better for my better pens. Those are not bad at all. I mean, they're very inexpensive and they are of good quality, but they have some disadvantages. They are rather thin, for example, and the elastic straps are, if you pull them too hard, they will break, or, well, yeah, get less elasticy, if that's a word. Alright, so I wanted to have something better, and I asked the guys from Fountain Pen Network, and they were very kind and gave me directions to some nice fountain pen cases, including one that was not very expensive. Most of them weren't expensive. One that was not very expensive and nice, but I chose the more expensive one, the nicer one, because I thought for about a couple of dollars more, no problem, I will take the more expensive one, even though it didn't make much of a difference to me. Why am I telling you this? You will see later. Anyway, this is it. This is the Franklin-Christoph 20 zippered fountain pen case. It holds 20 zippered fountain... No, I'm kidding. Okay, it holds 20 fountain pens, or not at the moment, but it's capable of doing so. Oh gosh, I'm really a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Okay, there it is. Very dark grey, almost black leather, brown leather. It looks very nice. It smells very nice. It is made of real leather, while this one is supposed to be faux leather. This is supposed to be real leather. Both smell and look completely alike. I don't know what's going on there. Never mind. This one is made of leather. It has the Franklin-Christoph logo there, and it has, how do you call that? At the zippers, those leather things with, once again, the Franklin-Christoph logo. This is a very nice detail. I like that a lot. Another thing I like is it is very thick. Let's compare it to the 48. You can see the Franklin-Christoph fountain pen case is about 50% thicker than the Chinese one, for several reasons. One reason is the material, the leather here is thicker, and of course offers more protection than the Chinese leather case. Another reason is every side has one protective layer, or one protective cloth to prevent the pens from scratching. The Chinese pen case only has one layer. So, and finally, it of course offers more room. This is a bit of a problem with the Chinese fountain pen cases. If you put thick fountain pens into one side, like those 650, Jinhao 650, those are very thick. You have to put thin fountain pens on the other side. Finally, on the other side. This thing is really, really big. On the other side, because those Chinese fountain pen cases are not thick enough for 2 layers of thick fountain pens, while this is. But there's always a but. But the problem is every pen is held with 2 yeah, pieces of elastic material, two strips. And those are very elastic. They have to be, but they are also very, very, very tight. Really extremely tight. This is a Kaweco Dia, the old version. This is a very tiny pen, and it's held in there very securely because of the extremely tight straps. This is a Lamy Linea, very thin pen. Can hardly get it out of there because the straps are so tight. The problem is with tight straps, they might, I'm worried about that, they might scratch the surface of some pens. The pens I have in there are either not very expensive or very sturdy, or have the exact right size for the straps. There are some pens I would not put in there. For example, well, I'm going to get a Pelikan M1000 tomorrow. I don't think I will put it in there. Not sure about the Lamy 2000 yet, maybe I will. Other fountain pens like my gold pen, the Nakaya, with a urushi finish, I will never put that in there. Or my Waterman 12, never. The Waterman 12 feels too fragile. I worry that I might break it with the straps. That's how tight they are. Some pens that fit in there quite well are, for example, the Parker Sonnet and Parker 51. These work well. There are some heavier pens in there, some thicker pens like the Tombow Havana and the Twisby 580. But it is not easy to get them inside. I mean, the Havana has a cigar shape, so it's a bit easier to slide in, but the 580, it's... yeah, the straps get a tiny bit more loose after a while, but it's still not easy getting the pens in there. Well, okay, this pen is good for standard, this pouch is good for standard size pens. And it is good for sturdy pens, but it's not really made for big pens and pens with fragile or finishes that are prone to scratches. Which is not English, but it doesn't matter right now. Alright, that's it. Oh, one more thing I want to tell you. This is very important for me. I started by saying this one wasn't much more expensive than the second expensive fountain pen case that would have been okay for me too. But that turned out to be wrong, because you can get this fountain pen case for $75, including shipping everywhere in the world. Free shipping. That's what I thought. So I ordered this fountain pen case, and after a while it arrived. After a couple of days, I think it was 4 or 5 days, which is extremely fast. Usually when I buy stuff from China or Singapore or something, the packages arrive after 2 weeks, including customs inspection. When I buy stuff from the United States, sorry, dear Americans, I think USPS is the slowest postal service in the world. It takes 6 weeks to 2 months, which is ridiculous. I don't know why that happens, but every time I order something from the US, it takes ages if it's sent by USPS. Alright, this one came very quickly, because Franklin-Christoph sent it by FedEx. And FedEx does the custom stuff for you, which is very nice. On one hand, because you can get your stuff faster. You don't have to wait on the custom office to do the inspection and so on, which will take a while. There's a good customs invoice in there, or at the package, on the package actually. So the package comes to Germany, customs have a look at it, think, okay, that seems to be right, whatever is supposed to be in there seems to be in there, charges the value-added tax, FedEx pays the value-added tax, gives you the package, and you pay them the value-added tax. So far so good. On the downside, you have to pay a value-added tax. Sometimes when you order stuff, and customs have a look at it and they think, okay, that looks cheap, that looks like less than 23 or whatever it is at the moment, 23 euros. So they're gonna just forward it to your address without charging value-added tax. But when you send with FedEx, you have to pay value-added tax. In this case, the value-added tax was €8.90. I have no idea why. It seems a little bit... Okay, it's a little bit too much, but no, actually, depending on how much the dollar is at the moment, $8.90. I think I had a day where the dollar was more expensive, so never mind. What's much more important is FedEx charges you for doing all the customs office stuff. In this case, they charged €10.50, which is $14. Okay, I got the package fast because it was handled by FedEx, because FedEx took care of the customs, which I really don't care. I really didn't need the package that fast. If it would have taken a month or 6 weeks or 2 months even, I don't care. I wasn't in a hurry. Okay, when FedEx handles the customs stuff for you, you obviously don't have to go to the customs office yourself, which is nice for some people, because if you live in a small city or in a village, you have to go to the next bigger city, which can be quite a drive, and then you have to find the customs office, go there, and it takes some time till you get your stuff. They usually take... When I go to the customs office to pick something up, it takes between 7-8 minutes and half an hour. Last time it took half an hour. Okay, in my very special case, I work across the road from the customs office. So all I would have to do is to go across the road, say, hi, my package is there, can I please have it? And they would either give it to me and charge the value-added tax, or maybe not even charge the value-added tax. Or they might say, okay, let us inspect the package, please open it for us, we'll have a closer look at it. We will find out whether there's a copyright infringement, for example, and then you can have the package, which means that will take about half an hour. In my case, absolutely no problem, because I work here. There's the customs office, there's McDonald's, and I still have vouchers for those. I can get free meals there, I think 3 or 4 free meals still. So in my case, I would have just gotten there, said, hi, here's the parcel, I'm gonna open, here's the thingy for the parcel, let me open the parcel, would have left them the parcel, in my lunch break, went to McDonald's, had a burger, come back, get my parcel, get back to work, everything fine. Instead, I pay $14 for nothing. Okay, it is fair. It is okay. If they handle all that stuff for me, why not? But I think Franklin-Christoph should tell their customers about that. If you have a look at the Franklin-Christoph homepage, they don't say a word about it, and that really sucks, because if they had given me the choice between USPS and FedEx, I would have definitely taken FedEx. I would have saved about at least $14, maybe even the value-added tax itself, which is quite a difference. So I paid a bit more than $100 for this, $100 for this $75 pen case. Franklin-Christoph, you know what you have to do if you're gonna watch this, which you probably won't. Yeah, just give your customers a choice, or at least tell them we gonna have the free, or we offer free shipping, but you will have to pay for our provider, for postal service provider. That would be just fair. Please do that. Okay, that's it. This video has been rather embarrassing, but I'm in a very good mood, so I'm just gonna put it on YouTube and be done with it. Alright, thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.